All right. We are live. Mic is on. We'll see how many people show up. We have a smaller... Oh, hello, Solembar. How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Oh, we actually have 6... Oh, there you all are. Now it's popping up. Howdy, Dark Virtue. Thanks for the follow earlier. Alan, hey. Oh, thank you, Alan. Falcor says thank you. I kind of forgot what I had set up. I'm like, oh, wait, that's Falcor. Cool. It's been a while. How's everybody doing today? How many? I don't even remember how many entries we had this time.
53.
Seriously? Dang.
Yes, 53.
That's pretty... I think we average usually between around 40, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. I'll give it a few more minutes. See if more people come.
Screen's frozen for Alan. Oh yeah, so's mine. No, I'm just not moving.
Really?
Really?
Hi, guys. Is it still frozen? Really?
There's an echo as well.
I don't know what the echo's about, but we're moving on my screen. Yeah, it shows it on my Twitch. It's moving. Huh. I don't know. Well, people in the chat, you guys keep us posted. Is it still frozen? How's the audio, too, by the way? Hello. Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, we'll get going in just a second. I just want to make sure the audio and video are okay, because I don't care about our videos, but I want to make sure that you're seeing all the entries. I can see you moving. Audio is good. Okay. All right. Okay. Alan, reload your screen. All right. Shall we? Yeah, let's give it a couple more minutes. Audio good, nothing said. Woohoo! The audio is good for once. Yay. Hello, Lord Virus of Nurgle. Thank you for joining us today, everyone. I actually started painting again finally, and that's kind of why I lost track of time. You're just like, I'm just gonna put this one little thing of paint down, and then oops, 30 minutes later. Refreshed, and now I have sound and vision. Can't beat a bit of Bowie. Okay. Excellent. Most excellent. Well, I guess, should we get going?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. People can watch back later if they need to. Okay, so, just to refresh everybody, our theme was scare. So, anything that you find scary, or I suppose what you think other people would find scary. So, in the end, essentially a Halloween theme. So our first was Thor Mini, and his fear is being audited. So I found that very clever. So that's the tax man. Is somebody kind of freaking out. Him essentially, and I believe he found a mini and kind of altered it to even look like himself. Like added the hair and everything. So, oh, my bad. Sorry. So yeah, very very clever. I appreciated that a lot of people did express their their actual fears and phobias with us. That's not easy to do, so I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like working in accounts. It's kind of like, I understand this one.
Yeah. I got a line of it. Okay. It is a good idea, right? I know, I was really surprised by that. I would never have expected it. Okay, up next we've got Antonio Solero. I think I said that right. I hope I did. With, what is this guy? A night haunt of some sort, I assume.
Yeah.
You two know that better than me.
I'm sorry, I've got a bit of a lag. I can't see it yet.
You guys are going to be getting it a couple seconds behind me, sorry.
There we go. Yeah, I like this one. I like the colours in it.
Yeah, it's really nice. I appreciate the two different backgrounds too, or backdrops, so you can see it. Yeah, I think it's just beautifully painted. It's very dirty, like it came out of, I don't know. It's got the moss.
He looks as though he's just like come out of the ground.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in a different way than like I would have interpreted. And I think it's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a good piece.
It's really
nice base as well.
Yeah, it's really nice. I will say sorry, anybody, if I mispronounce your names. I struggle. So I think I probably said that. Antonio Solero. Yeah, I said that right. Yes, I know I did. Watch, he's gonna message me later like, no, you did not. Yeah, no, this is a really nice piece. Very atmospheric, like just the little bit of like white on the base to pull in with the ghosts on the top. It's all really nicely done. Up next we've got Bitfrost 76 with his, I don't know, Jack. What is he? He's I want to say
Jack-o'-lantern.
Scarecrow. Yeah, Scarecrow. That's the word I was looking for. I think this is a pretty great model. He's pretty creepy, like for sure.
I like all the little pumpkins on the base.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want him coming after me with his big scary claws. No. No.
Straw coming out from under his jacket.
It's really cool. It's a really cool model, actually. I think
That's creepy.
I don't know where the model is from. I don't remember reading, but it's very cool. Nicely done. Nice use of color, too. Using bright colors on a scary model. It works. It works. Well done. Up next, we've got Black Rifle Model Works. And this is his take on essentially like a world ravaged by a virus. So it's kind of humans are now living in trenches, and his fear is essentially COVID. So, Siri.
Okay.
No, go away, Siri. I think I said fear. And yeah, anyways. This piece is absolutely fantastic. I think that's a fear we can all relate to. So those are the big viruses, right? Yeah, sitting up there.
Yeah, I kind of, definitely resonated with everything that's been going on in the world. I mean, thankfully we haven't ended up that way, but it's a possibility.
Yeah.
We come closer to them, I think we realise, so.
Mm-hmm. There's just so much detail in this piece. I mean, just this trench alone, which is actually a kind of a small part of the overall, I mean, just to really grasp how much detail is happening in here. And the size of it, too.
I like the little barbed wire machine on the trees.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Amazing detail. Really nicely done.
He's always got such good attention to these.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's got the little signposts up everywhere, isn't he? So, it's all the skulls, and it's almost like a nuclear winter, that side of things.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very, it's a really nice piece. Really nice. Okay, up next, we've got C4 Minis. And I love this piece. I think that green is just amazing. I can't stop wanting to look at it. It's quite beautiful. And that mini was very popular this last month. I even have him I never finished mine, but well, it came out of the newest Bones Kickstarter, so I think a whole bunch of us have it. Yeah, it's a really nice piece.
I really like this one. just all the green and the OSL and everything. There was a lot of thought and technique put into that. So it was a really, really good effort on that one.
Yeah, it really. Yeah, you can tell the amount of effort. I believe I read that it was maybe some of his earliest OSL too.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I really like that about the Dare. How many people try new things for it? That's really cool.
Yep, definitely.
He's a master as OSL, so it's really good effort.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it definitely glows, no doubt about that. Hi,
Roland.
Hey, Roland. No worries. We're only 4 or so in, so you're all right. You can watch back too if you want afterwards, if you want. Okay, next up we have Dark Virtue 74, and this model is really cool, super cool. He's creepy. I don't remember what his name was. If you want to remember,
I think there was a little story to go along with it. Of
quite the story.
She lives in the misty swamp, and if you see the fog, you run.
Yeah, it's really cool. Nicely done too. Very.
Good.
I like the muted, very earthy colors. The base model was the Anise Hag. Okay. Yeah, very nicely done. Yeah, so much detail.
Oh, I like the tufts on the back as well.
Yeah, she's really sort of a part of our environment.
Is it from D&D? No, I don't think so. Is it? I don't think so. Or is it just like I don't know, an old story?
He says yes,
it is. Cool. Well, very nicely done. Yeah, that's really cool. How big is the model too? Like, is it the original model is D&D? Okay. But I mean, is it like a 28 mil or is it a bigger, like, monster size? Curious. That's so hard to tell with our photos, huh? All right, so it's bigger. Okay, cool. Up next, we've got Dystorian Minis, and I want to say this is a 3D print. I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I think so. It's the pumpkin like king thing.
Yeah, Pumpkin King, who is in a walking pumpkin that looks a bit. Is a jolly fellow.
Oh, he's jolly and creepy as crap. Like his weird little spider legs. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he has a face on the side that's oozing stuff. I like the purple hands are a nice touch to blend into the orange. It's kind of nice. Yeah, that face is. He is. He's like
nice.
He's jolly and also like he's gonna eat you. Jolly about Yeah. Yeah. No, this is a really cool model and nice job on it too. I like that the orange isn't like classically bright orange like a lot of people would paint a pumpkin. It's more flesh kind of colored, sort of.
Yeah.
Like it's an unusual model, isn't it? I've never seen it before.
Me either. That's why I'm thinking it must be a 3D print of like, because it reminds me of, what am I trying to say? You're like the Great Unclean One kind of vibe, but pumpkin-y.
Yeah.
Like out of Nightmare Before Christmas, the sack man. I think it's the face that reminds me of it.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's a cool mini. Nicely done. All right, so up next we've got Dipiopio. And this model is, or this whole little diorama is really impressive. Very nice. So, as far as I understood, essentially that he's like a necromancer death, like taking the life from things or aging things, right? Is that more what it is?
I think, it's aging things. The sword's rusting, the flesh is coming off of his foot, and revealing the bone. There was a lot of detail and
there's some better
fear, and it's just the background is fantastic as well.
Yeah, I'm really liking this theme of that kind of, it's really cool. Here's some detailed shots. Gotta love purple and green together, too. That's always a winning combo. Yeah, little details on the sword. How it's, the magic where it's touching everything has aged. It's really... I'm going with the fear was just that age time.
Oh, yeah. That one.
Yeah, it's quite lovely. I'm wondering how much that knight was potentially kit bashed, like the pose that he's in and stuff.
I think he did part of the foot was tweaked. I think.
Yeah, it's a really, really nice piece.
But no, it's a lovely piece. Yeah, well done. We like that one.
Yeah, yes, we liked it. We liked them all, but yes, we were impressed with that one. Okay, up next we've got Doc Destiny. I'm not entirely sure what this model is or anything, how much they've done to it, but it's pretty gnarly, actually. It's kind of cool.
It's the Night Goblin, or Goblin model.
And so did they add a lot to it then?
I can't remember.
I mean, obviously, like the blood effects and stuff are pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's
he's so dirty.
Yeah,
I like it. I like it.
I love the glowing eyes.
Yeah, let's go back to the. Yes. Oh yeah, but like white glowing, like it's very creepy. Makes it look very, I don't know, just soulless kind of, or possessed or something.
Zombie goblin.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. It's very cool. Nicely done. Up next we have Dragonologist Mabe with her blood golem. Essentially, she has kind of a fear of like blood, I believe, like needles and blood and stuff. So she made a straight up blood golem. It's completely handmade by her. Super cool.
Yeah, I like the fact that she'd obviously just completely made it from scratch. Is great.
She does
really
a lot
works.
Of stuff.
It was hot glue, wasn't it? I think she used. They used.
Yeah, and to give out an extra shout on my logo, the part that's me is she drew. They drew. So cool. Yeah, so that little extra soft spot for her. Very cool. Yeah, there's a whole collection of them. I think 3 or 4 different.
Yeah,
differently, but they're all really different. They're really cool. At least I would suggest going and looking at the other ones too. Yeah. Blood Golem. Ugh. It's actually really unique. I would never have thought of that ever. So very cool. Okay, up next we've got DRDZ Arts. What are these guys called? Help me out, guys.
Dark Angel.
Yeah, you see, I will. Go waiting, sorry.
Dark Angel on his motorcycle.
I think reading the description, it was kind of like things to fear was sort of like, extreme religion and...
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Xenophobia, all those kind of extreme sides of what they represent, which was quite interesting actually reading it. So
yeah, it's
it was
really
a good,
clever.
Yeah, good thought.
Well, just what people will do, for their beliefs and their cause and stuff. They will do horrible things.
Yeah.
Kind of the madness that ensues. Yep. Yeah, it's really cool. And I think this is an old model, too, that he stripped and repurposed for this. So that's pretty cool, too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Not old, but old to him. He'd had it for a while.
Yeah, that was good. Good idea.
Yeah, very clever.
There's even little details on the screen.
The little details. Nice job with a really limited color palette too, like spacing all the colors out well. Very cool. Nicely done. All right, up next we've got Emerald Goblin with his Banshee, I guess is what she is. I really like the yellow dress. I would never have thought to paint that yellow, and I think it really works, actually.
Yeah, it's almost as if he's bordered on sort of doing a bit of cell shading, which is quite good.
Which is
good,
very different than his normal style, too. So that's, like, if you know that, then it's kind of, you appreciate it a little more when people, kind of get out of their normal habitat. And this piece, the background is not really the entry, but it still fits really well into this little display base he's previously made. Little graveyard.
Yeah.
She fits in there really well. Yeah, it's really beautifully done, and I love that minty green color for her hair.
Yeah, all the colours work really well. Sort of like blue skin, yellow and green. It's really, really nice. And obviously the contrast with all the black shadows.
Yeah.
Lines.
Absolutely. Yes, very nicely done. Okay, up next we've got, oh gosh, this is going to be one of those Flugelschlag Studio. I think I said that. I might have said that right. Flugelschlag Studio. I know you guys can't see it yet, but we only have one image of this one. But it's a witch on her broom and another little nice kind of display painted backdrop behind it.
Yeah, I've seen more of these recently, the little backgrounds. I thought I need to try it. Well, I am planning to try them myself, but they're a nice idea because they just frame the mini quite nicely.
I know, I kind of keep thinking of it too, but I haven't painted on like that kind of painting in so long. I think I'm intimidated, but like one of these days. But I think it's a really nice presentation.
That's where the airbrush comes in handy, Erin.
Yes. Shush.
I was going to say airbrush time.
But yeah, I think this is really nicely done. Colors are beautiful.
Nicely ignored.
Well, this is about them, not me. Okay, we'll have another stream about harassing Erin about her airbrush. Ugh.
This is a really nice piece. It's sort of lovely little colours, and the little lantern down the bottom is really good with the pumpkin. So
I love the green eyes and the pumpkin.
I agree. I really like how actually the backdrop is really muted too, so it doesn't detract from, it doesn't distract the eye from the model in the front, but it frames it really nicely. Very cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Noted. Mental note. Keep it muted. Looks great. Yep, that's the only picture for that one though. So, anyways, very nicely done. Up next, we've got Grab Minis with his scary crow thing, Griffin Crow. I don't really know what that is.
That's Artisan Guild from the Thieves Guild release.
Right, but I'm wondering what. I think he painted it as a crow. Is that right? You think a raven or something? Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Nice purple, nice subtle colours on the black.
Yeah, I really like it a lot.
Yeah. You've got those sort of like the green lantern down on the base, what kind of contrast nicely.
And some red eyes. I like that.
Yeah, nice piece.
The entries this month. I agree, Roland. They are very nice. Very dynamic. Oh, heck yeah. Well, that's Artisan Guild for you. All the very comic book style movement in his minis. Yeah, nicely done, Grab Minis. Up next, we've got Instagraven. Some of them have their names on them. Sorry, guys. It kind of looks, there's mishmashy, but that's because I had to screenshot from my phone. Yeah, this one is just
skin crawlers, weren't they?
Yeah, they're nasty. They make me feel gross inside, so I'd say that's scary. Blech.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say. It's like they're
things reminiscent of this is kind of like face huggers, the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, and
just a bunch of gross stuff all in one.
Yeah.
I feel like I can hear them.
They're painted really well too. I mean, the paint job definitely adds to the gross factor for sure. So I think they're really well done actually.
Yeah, they're very organic, fleshy.
Which I always think makes things for me. That always makes things scarier. Fleshy, organic kind of colors.
Yeah.
Like if they were painted like purple and pink, they would be like, yeah, those are creepy, but not. Yeah, it's not the same. Nicely done, Instagraven. All right, up next we've got JCS Miniatures with the King in Yellow, I believe. Lovecraft.
Oh yeah, Yellow King. Yeah.
One version of him.
Yeah, it's the desaturated palette on this, and his dark hands, which kind of match his horns.
I do too. I really like this one. It looks almost gritty, but like in totally the right way. Yeah, that it just really adds to the atmosphere, I think, of the whole piece, the way that he did this muted color palette.
And like the light as well. Like he's got a good idea of light source.
Absolutely. I agree. And those tentacles are ew.
Yeah.
They're nice. I don't know. I'm like at a loss for words for what it is specifically I like about this color palette, but it just is really working. Hey, Rachel. I think it's yellow, but it's not. It's like this weird old dirty yellow, which I think is what really works for this piece. Whereas I think it's almost like maybe at one time it was a bright yellow, but it's just so old and dirty that it looks like that now. It's amazing. Yeah, the aged yellow is gorgeous. Yeah, aged. There you go. That's the word. Yeah. You're right, Lisa. The dark fingers are really cool. It's very real. I think that adds to its creepy. Totally. Absolutely. I agree. I'd like to see all the, like, I don't know which one this is. This is probably, I imagine, from some kind of set. Most of the Cthulhu minis usually are, but, or not Cthulhu, but Lovecraft. I'd like to see a whole set done in this kind of style. All right, up next we've got Just Shield 3D with this amazing little. Okay, is this a potion bottle? I think you're here. Is this a potion bottle or a Christmas?
It's fantastic.
One? It's not a Christmas one, is it? It's a potion bottle, right?
Called it was Chromunculus or something.
It's really cool. I mean, the level of glow that looks to be emanating from the center. Yeah, it's from the liquid, whatever. It's a potion bottle. Okay, I figured, but my brain always thinks, I'm like, oh, it's round with the bottle. Yeah, no, this is really cool piece.
It's just sort of like it's eaten all the bodies and just left skeletons. You've even got like a tiny little face on the cork stopper.
Chromunculus. Okay, it is that. And I think the colors are fantastic. You're right. Yeah, you're always right, Lisa. These again with the like flesh, fleshy and blood, just like kind of that organic, real living thing. I think really works for this piece. To make it way creepier. On the arms and stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice that before. Oh yeah, the little bottles are minions. They've got tiny little legs on them. Cute.
Little babies. The little bottles are minions. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, this is a really cool piece. Nicely done. And the blood, like, kind of coming over the bottle, the glass part, is really, really cool, too. What a fun piece. Yeah. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Hello, Lord of Cats.
Hello.
Okay, up next we've got Cat Paints the World with her Pumpkin Beholder. I love that they all are little jackal. I love it. It's pretty cool. It's a great model.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun.
Yeah, there's the pumpkins at the feet. It's a fantastic model. Nicely painted.
I was gonna say, yeah, and I like that it is very kind of natural looking, like real pumpkin, very. I don't know the words. Sorry, everybody. I'm tired of my brain. Words. It looks very. It's not a overly bright orange or green. It's like they're really natural looking colors, so which I think makes this one work. Like it actually.
I really love our together as well. Like I know it should be together, but I think it would be really nice. I love green, obviously, my favourite.
Thank you. Yeah, I agree. And the eyes pretty nicely done, and the teeth are really well done too. The like black lining in between makes them pop actually really well, which I think is nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, nicely done. Okay, up next we've got Christabella. With this, I don't remember what this one was called. Come on, help me out, Lisa. You're better at this.
The Rat King with his puppet.
There you go. See? He's very cool. Very cool. It's just the 2 shots, but yeah, I wish it was a little closer in, but he's really cool. He is very creepy. Is it like a monkey on his back?
No, it's a rat.
It's a rat. Oh, okay. Now I see the tail again. Sorry, it sounds like I don't look at these. I swear I do, everybody. We just had like 50-something entries, so I forget sometimes what's going on, but yeah, this is a really cool piece. I've never seen this model before either.
Oh. No, I like the stripes and everything on the jester's costumes, and the way the glowing magic in his stick kind of matches the eye colour. That's what's controlling him.
Oh.
He walks around carrying the rack in his shoulder.
That's pretty amazing, actually. Yeah, that's really cool. Huh. Thanks, Ellen. Hydrate. I won't be doing that anymore because now my glass is empty. All right. Nicely done, the Christabella. Up next, we have Lennox Miniatures with this big beast. The first thing I like about this is just this really deep, dark red and purple. I think they're really nice.
Yeah, I can't remember what the story was behind this one. You all write such fantastic backstories, but I do read them all, but I can't remember them all. So.
I know, me too. Same. If we had, I sometimes consider reading them during these streams, but at that point, I think these would go on for like 4 hours. So.
Yeah, no, it's nicely done. The purple and red and the silver really sticks out. It's quite striking.
Lovely dark base as well.
Yeah, it really gives the feel of a cemetery at night, like he's rising up at night, which is really
definitely.
Which I find hard to do, to express times of day, just not without using obvious light, just by dulling down the colors and making it dark. It works really well.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's kind of like you want to keep going with the highlights, don't you? So
yes, and you don't always.
Oh, the Rat King is from Animal Adventures. Rat King of Gullet Cove. Oh,
who knew? I imagine the other models are really cool too. Just as a reminder, as always, encourage you guys to actually go look at the posts and maybe read what they say, and you can always find them under the hashtag for this dare or on the dare page. I save everybody in the highlights, so that every month I have all the entries and the highlights. You can easily get to them if you want to go read about them and just be able to look at the pictures maybe a little better. Yes, nicely done. Up next, we've got Luke Mockerage with this very colorful, beautiful piece. I really like this one a lot. And again,
because it was quite heavily kit bashed, I think, because it's a tooth fairy.
So creepy.
Which kind of reminds me of the ones out of Hellboy, because they were vicious little bastards.
Yeah, it is interesting. Tooth fairies are kind of one of those portrayed 2 ways. It's like this sweet little lady who, very godmother type that takes your teeth, or no, that's creepy. It's actually really creepy if you think about it, collecting teeth.
Yeah, rip your teeth out your mouth.
The wings look like they're from the playground.
Yeah,
I think they were. So, this one, I think they'd used a bit of green stuff, so really nicely done. I like this one. All multiple limbs.
And the colors are just beautiful. I really like them a lot. Again, really dark, but very colorful at the same time. That's kind of hard to do. To not have it end up looking cheerful with all those colors. It worked really well, I think.
No, really nice piece. Well done.
Lord of Cat says, cool t-shirt, Amy. I have the same one. Did you see that?
It was a birthday present.
I
found it yesterday.
Nice.
This t-shirt.
Okay, what do we got next? Megan Paints. Now, this one is sharing a few of her fears, from what I understand. I don't remember all of them. I know there's the spider. is one, which I can very much relate to.
It's being alone in the dark, isn't it? I think the other one
That's
was.
right. Alone in the dark, spiders. There's a lot going on this piece for being such a small thing. I mean, it really shows how much you can do with like just a little display base. You don't have to, it doesn't have to be a massive thing to tell a story.
I think that little girl was from Great Grimoire 3D print. Because she's part of a pretty nasty little diorama anyway. Because she's standing in front of a wardrobe with a load of hands coming out of it, but they obviously just used it separately. So
yeah, that's right. I've been eyeing that model for a while.
Bits of webbing in this as well, like the fluff to.
Yeah, no, this is definitely right up there with my things.
Yeah, I'm with you, Tulloch's cat. Arachnophobia, not cool. And I like she just has no idea. She's just standing there scared of the dark, but doesn't also know that there's a nasty spider.
Another threat.
Another thing, yeah. Yeah, really nicely done. All right, up next we got Matt Facultative. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh boy, yeah, I'm terrible. This model is creepy. He's like tipping his hat, but his skull is just coming with it. Is that what's happening there? I think this is really cool. And I believe I want to say that's a real tree that they are plant.
Certainly looks like it.
Mm-hmm. It's got to be.
Yeah, it's a very creepy, nicely painted model.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. Does anybody know where this model is from? He's pretty cool.
I can't remember.
Lots of characters.
They did say it, but I can't remember.
Yeah, it's really cool. The jacket is very nicely painted.
Yeah, definitely with all the glow going up through the neck and the eyes.
Yeah, I was just going to say, is that a bit of OSL? I think it is. Yeah, it looks good. Oh, shh, quiet phone. Okay, well, up next we have got... Oh, wait, there's one more to farther back. Oh, it is a real plant. It is. I think it's just displayed in probably a plant.
Like a little bonsai.
Yeah, what are they called, though? They're, like, always wrapped, and they've got... I can't think of the name, but I can picture it. Little mini trees. Very cool. Very cool. All right, up next we've got Matthew Koiranek with this nope. Don't.
Oh, God, yeah, no.
There's, like, the imagery of, like, a egg sac, bursting that's within your skin. That is, like, way, way worse. Like, I would much rather have a bunch of baby spiders come out of me than my whole face. This is nasty. That's nasty. What a cool model, too, by the way. I mean, I've definitely never seen this model before, or this bust.
No, I haven't. I don't think I ever want to again, but it's...
Nah, I'm good with it. I'm good with not seeing that. What the holy hell?
Yeah.
Exactly. It's it's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. I wish I had the ability to zoom in. There's actually a lot going on in texture in the paint when you get in like a little closer to the model. It's quite lovely, actually. And I think the lighting on the hair is really subtle, but I think that is more natural than, it's not overly highlighted. Not that anybody overly does, but yeah, it's
really nice painted.
Yeah. Quite lovely. And disgusting. Yeah, that's not cool. That's nightmare fuel for sure.
Yes, Alan, it is just wrong.
It's just wrong. Nope. Exactly. This is the definition. That picture should be next to nope. Like in the... What is that? What's the dictionary that's not a dictionary? It's for like terms. What's it called? Anybody? The what?
Thesaurus?
No, it's like the joke, like terms, like
Urban Dictionary.
Yes, Urban Dictionary. That's for nope. Yeah. All right, up next we've got Mini Painting Panda with this creep, which I really like too, a lot. Oh yeah, so Nightwalker, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I think this is great. I love that it's just mostly grayscale with like the blue and the red. Really works.
Yeah, it's all the lighting at the back. The work looks really, it's been nicely done.
And the glow kind of coming through, like in the facial features too.
Yeah, that's not an easy thing to do, so it's been nicely done.
I'm gonna go with that's a heart in its hand.
I think so.
And here's it under black light too, to show that it's got some glowy things happening, but it's a pretty decent size model too. Yeah, it's got the glow, which is cool.
Very good.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one's I actually really, really, really like this one. The model itself is really cool, but I think this color choice of the skin, it's like this weird gray, silvery gray. I don't know, it's really cool.
Yeah.
It's unexpected. Yeah, nicely done. All right, up next we have Minis Break Free with, I should have shown this one first. The fear here is having a birthday party that nobody comes to. Which I can understand that.
Harry influence, I think.
But also, yeah, she dressed up as, essentially this girl is throwing a Halloween party dressed as Carrie, so there's already like layers there, and then nobody comes to her party. So this,
there's a lot of attention to detail, because all the little notes were kind of like RSPV things, and it'll say no, and all like people on the outside going through, where you can see them through the windows, sort of thing. So yeah, it's like, really cleverly done.
It's really nicely done. And I want to say too, I think it's awesome that they used a little doll. It kind of shows that you don't have to just use like purchased intended for tabletop game minis. Because we always say like all materials are fine, and it's true. Like this is super cool. What a clever use of everything. I think this is fabulous.
I think it's the first time someone's just kind of used like a little Barbie doll or something. I don't think we've had that before.
I don't think so either, and I think it's awesome. So
you can see right at the front, they're all gonna laugh at you.
Yeah, that's what it says down below. Yeah, which I think this is such a legitimate fear. I think it's really nicely done piece. Really nicely done. All right, up next we've got Mono Miniatures with the Boogeyman, and I like that he says that too. I am your Boogeyman.
Yeah. No, again, it's beautifully painted.
Yeah, I've always appreciate their style of painting.
It's fantastic.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm your Boogeyman. I mean, the model is fantastic, but I think the use of colors and just this really good painter.
Yeah.
I think that's first.
Yeah, I like this like broad brush strokes. You can see all the brush strokes, and that's the whole point. Really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always really appreciate that style of painting, and it's like they're really broad and obvious strokes, but they're still blended at the same time. You know, they're still. Mono Miniatures has the best hashtags as well. Really? Oh, I've never noticed. I'll have to check out.
Good luck.
That's funny. All right. Okay, what do we got up next? We've got Morose Miniatures with this horror, which I love this piece. I really like the display base. I think everything about this is pretty fabulous. And disgusting. It's nasty. I mean, the use of gore here works so well. Like there's a lot of it, but it's not overly done. It's like really perfectly placed, and it's cool. He's creepy.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the Skeksis and what are they called? Come on, Lisa, help me out.
Sorry.
From Dark Crystals, Skeksis and somebody.
Oh, Christ. I don't know. I can't remember.
Anyways, I think y'all know what I'm talking about. The two different creatures from the Dark Crystal.
Yes, that was it. Should be one.
So them and like with this, horrible version of that. Mystics.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mystics, that's it.
To be fair, the Mystics and they were already one species that were separated into two, but this is like if they came back together wrong. Like,
it looks as though he's kind of like almost summoning that pile of skulls, like drawing them up through the ground.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is sweet. And his weird staff thing, wand, I don't know.
Yeah, I like the staff with the horrible spikes.
It's certainly it could quite easily be something out of Hellraiser.
Absolutely. It's terrifying. I would pee myself if that came after me. No doubt.
Heart attack. Save it killing me.
Yeah, nicely done. Okay, up next we've got my mini painting adventure with, I think this piece is too fun. Like, oh, I should have showed it. I showed it out of order. My bad. Oh, it's just an innocent little wardrobe. And then you see what's going on the other side. Oh, no, it's not innocent. It's a nasty little mimic. This is actually really nice. Very
nasty mimic.
Yeah, oh, he's horrifying. I mean, seriously, that face. It's like that kind of like skull face, but the mouth is way too big and wrong. Ugh.
Yeah, and it's got all the jaw on the back. It's just all flesh and teeth.
And the whole back, the whole back is, ugh. Yeah, this is a cool one. I think what I like about this too is it is very simple. Just as though as a room would be, you know, it's just up against the wall. But I mean, even the detail with the brick behind and the texture that was accomplished on the wallpaper, I guess. I
suppose the only kind of subtle hint that it might not be all is okay is like the cracked plaster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
It's really good.
It's been made to show while it's being a naughty mimic and while it's just being a wardrobe.
And it's really well done. It's impressive. And it's cool too to tell a story with one piece as you turn it. And now it's it's cool. Very reminds me of one of Roland Pillis's, his Grimdark with the telling the story. Which is something I'm inspired to do, but I've yet to do. So, well done. Okay, up next we've got Obsidian Eggy, I want to say. I think that's how it is. With another Pumpkin Beholder. And this one, totally different take on it, which I think is super fun that they're all different colors. Really like this one. I mean, I like them. I like the other one too, but is that eye's almost like pink, I want to say? Kind of pinky, which I love. This one's much darker.
The eyeball couldn't be almost another pumpkin.
Oh yeah, that's true, huh? Again, with a really bright colors, but still a very dark aesthetic, I think is just really cool. Not something this is one of your favorites. Yeah, I think this one's really, really cool. All the I like the black pumpkins.
Yeah, he's used a lot of inverted colours on that one. It's good.
That's really cool. That's the only image, so that's why I'm not switching around, but nicely done. Okay, so next we have of Dystorian Minis with their quite impressive, like lots of stuff. They painted a whole lot of minis for this, which is super cool. And I
think this is kind of like a D&D party venturing through the woods and end up stumbling across a couple of werewolves. So
yeah, that's really cool. And is the fountain part of it? And I want to say they made that into a fountain as well. Like that is not a model.
Yeah, no, that's a 3D printed White Werewolf Tavern mini. They're turned into a statue, which is really good. Looks like they've used a tin lid or something for the bottom of the. That's great.
That's so great. I know. And they picked really great they're very like classic adventurers looking too.
Yeah.
The other.
Yeah, they're nicely painted as well. Like purple and white's nice.
Yeah, the whole thing is really nice. A whole little scene. And again with the painted backdrop to give the depth of a dark forest that they've come across. this thing. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, Roland.
Oh, later, Roland. Oh, and we're so close to your stuff too, Roland. Or your entry. Sorry. Alright, up next we've got Peota painting, I think is how you say it. Sorry, the names are like abbreviated from what I can read, so I don't quite remember their names. What is this piece? Oh, I'm not looking. Again, they're like in here backwards. With this piece.
Bloody fireworks, sorry.
I really like this. You know what? I gotta say, Amy actually was the first person I ever saw do that. Use a picture frame as the framed base for something like this. And it's really just gives it this like polished, clean look I really appreciate. So now I like, every time I notice, I'm like, I gotta do that. But yeah, this whole piece is really nicely done. Really nicely done.
Yeah, there's a lot of MSL used on that. To nice effect.
To nice, I was gonna say, really well done, OSL. It's when you believe it almost that they might have a light set into it, that yeah, you know it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one's really impressive. And just the muddy kind of ground really works for me too. Sort of like a dried up swamp is what it looks like.
Yeah, so trees are all kind of burnt and chopped.
Yeah, this is.
I can understand why that guy's running away.
Right? Yeah, this is cool. Nicely done. Okay, up next we've got Phantasmal Colors, and his sphere is falling. So this mini is actually, it's falling up, but yeah, if you were to flip it, you'd see that it's falling down, which is just all very clever, and as usual, like, they've done a really nice job painting it.
This is sort of beautifully painted, but reading the description, I do remember this one that, you know, they said they're a climber, and obviously one of their fears is falling, understandably. So they just reverse this. It's a Kingdom Death pin-up model.
And just reverse it, yeah.
But yeah, it's been nicely painted.
Yeah, beautifully painted. So well done. I guess I kind of have a fear. I mean, I'm not a climber, but I have a fear. That's my fear of heights, is that, yeah, like unstable heights, ones that you could slip and just fall to your death. Nicely done. And then there's Roland's. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, Roland just left, but here's his piece. What's the better picture of it? I'm trying to find a good... So it's a wave of death. And it's amazing. So like the whole thing is he made it all, obviously. This is not a, well, not made it all, but you know what I mean. The whole thing is not a model. It is minis, and he made the wave and all that, and it's just really cool.
To an army of blood.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a much darker version of like when the Army of the Dead and Return of the King come to help and like wipe them out.
The wave.
Yeah.
That's
but,
not
but the blood wave.
Not what you want towards you.
Yeah.
No, it's really nicely done because the light colours really bounce off nicely against the dark blood colour.
Yeah. It was fun watching this piece get done too. He posted a lot of whips along the way, so you could really, which nobody has to do that, but I always encourage it because it is cool to see all your process of how it almost makes you appreciate the final piece more when you know how you got there. Really cool. Nicely done, Roland, if you watch later. All right, up next is another one of my personal favorites, Roll-Will Minis with Pyramid Head. So, anybody who doesn't know who that is, it's from the game/movie Silent Hill. And he's a scary, scary man thing. But this model, the model is one thing, and he 3D printed the head, from what I understand.
Yeah, the model is one of the survivors from Kingdom Death, But who is Pyramid Head? Because I don't know, why has he got a pyramid on his head?
We don't know. It's just a beast. He just still looks scary. He's just one of the things that kind of comes out when the... How do you even explain that, Amy? It's like...
Can't hear anything at the moment.
No? Audio's gone?
No, because there's a lot of fireworks going off.
Oh, why? What's happening there? That
5th of November. It was 5th of November yesterday. Firework night.
But that was yesterday. Wait, what? Okay.
No, but we have them over the weekend, so...
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to explain what happens in the movie Silent Hill. Basically, you're like... The town is cursed and, like, slips into this, like, other demon, like, dimension. This evil place. And he's from there, so...
I see.
I don't know what motivates him. Yeah. He's just called that because there's a pyramid on his head. He's pretty literal, yeah.
No.
Does anybody else say anything? No, I was hoping somebody would explain it better than me. Wow, great. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and the OSL is really impressive. Again, it almost, I could believe that there's a red light off camera pointed at it.
Really?
Which is created, and kept the back really dark. Really nicely done. All right, up next we've got a Rustborn Gaming. I'm sorry. I gotta look these up. Sorry, everybody, I suck. And this is a fully kit bashed, as far as I understand, too. There's a couple different things going on with it.
Yeah, well, the Night Haunt, I think, is a standard model. I'm not sure about the other guy.
Some chaos thing, I imagine. Anybody in the chat knows, feel for Alan.
Yes. Alan Marguru.
Rustborn Gaming. Nice. That is what it was, yeah. My bad. I have the full names pulled up now, so I won't keep doing that. Yeah, no, this piece is really cool.
Execution.
2 executioners from 40k and AOS. Oh. I like
I used to get rid of the AOS executioner in the trophy for the dual there.
Oh, you did? You did?
Mm-hmm. When I made the trophy.
Yeah, I'm trying. I mean, I remember the trophy. I'm just trying to picture it because you had them on each side of like the river or whatever, or a creek.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Which is a really cool piece. Yeah, that's nicely done. I wish I could see a little closer without getting all up in the camera and creeping anybody out, but I think he's really gory and creepy and yuck. I don't like him. I mean, I like him, but I don't like him.
No, that's a good piece.
Oh.
What else, Amy?
She'll be back.
There she is.
That's the problem. If any of this stuff, it's like, have you tried turning on and off again? Like, just have you tried dropping out and coming back in again? Yeah. And it almost always works. Up next, we have Scarboria Allen with his take on the King in Yellow. And this piece is...
Pastor, I think, from Cthulhu, Death May Die. I only know this because my other half recently bought the game.
Ooh, lucky. This is really, really nicely painted too. Again, with the like really dirty old yellow. I think it works so well, and he's just creepy as hell.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. The minis in that game are pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to painting them.
I bet. Yeah, I'd like to get it at some point. Looking forward to you painting more, Alan. I think you did a really nice job with this.
Yeah, he's been doing sort of bits and pieces, I think, with all the main characters and stuff, so it's all looking good.
Again, like people going out of their comfort zone for this, the dare is always nice to see. Not that it's out of your comfort zone, Alan, but, typically 40K. So it's always, and that's amazing, and it's all cool, but it's just neat to see people enter an actual competition with something that's not their normal. It's neat.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing a few a night.
Yeah, I'd like to sort of attempt more of this style, but I'm too scared.
You scare yourself painting it. I like it. Yeah, nicely done, Alan. Okay, up next we've got Shreadzilla 666 with this scary beast thing. I don't know what he is, but I don't like his mouth. I don't like his face.
Yes,
I like him.
Nicely painted.
Yeah,
definitely smashy.
Smashy, yeah.
Crushing Man's Eyes, that was it.
Right,
yes.
That's right. Which, very much a fear I think a lot of people can relate to, but I think this is a great interpretation of that. Very much so.
Yeah, it's really good presentation.
Very Resident Evil vibes. Oh, for sure. Yeah, definitely. All these big boil something's growths on its back, and he's really nicely painted. Very grim and dirty, and just... I think the simple base works really well for it too. It doesn't... If just him representing anxiety, I think it would almost detract if you had a busy base going on. Yeah, he's good. Now, next time I have anxiety, I'm gonna picture him like hovering over my shoulder. Thanks. Thanks for that. Really cool. All right, up next we've got Sershaw with his vampire bat monstrosity. I think this is one of the nicest pieces he's ever done. The painting is quite beautiful.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of painting this.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
He pops out against the background.
And the basing is really nice too. He always uses very organic materials for his basing, and I think that's...
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah, definitely. It's Arch Regent Aberrant or something. Abhorrent.
What was that, Amy? Sorry.
I like the coolness of his skin, but on the skin between like the wingy bits of nice and pink, it's really quite a bright area. It draws the eye in.
I agree.
Yeah.
And just the way the mouth and the ears continuing in that color, it's really...
Yeah, he's done really nice work on it.
Yeah, he's terrifying. The base work is insane. Yeah, it's really nice. I imagine it's almost all from Rival Crafts, too. That's kind of his go-to. Very cool. Alright, up next we've got Solembar. So, just as a little backstory, Solembar he kit bashes orcs into comic book characters and like Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons, there's all sorts of cool stuff, and this is Spawn.
Yep, Spawn is awesome.
And it's cool. It's really cool. And that robe is beautiful. Like, holy moly, the colors on that are just really rich and gorgeous. Here's the side by side. So, orc, and the real version. It's pretty damn close.
Yeah, it's it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really lovely. It's so dark and just gloomy, and I don't know, I kept going back to this. First of all, the folded robe, like the folds in this robe cloak thing are pretty amazing, and I just think the colors are gorgeous. The green stuff work is really impressive. It's such a large scale sculpt. Yeah.
Dawn's cloak is a whole living entity in itself, isn't it, almost?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of captured that quite nicely.
Yeah, I think it's really well done. Beautiful. Horrifying and quite beautiful. Well done, Solembar.
Yeah.
Alright, up next we've got... The whoops are just piles of green stuff. They are. Yeah, if you go back and look at his... I think that's actually something to really... He's definitely one of the modelers. Anybody who really kit bashes and makes their own stuff, it's worth going and seeing their process. Because to get from, all that green stuff to this is... pretty good. Yeah. Much green stuff went into this, yes. Well, it paid off. It looks great.
Yeah, well done.
Okay, what do we got next? We've got Taylor Wargaming. No, Taylor Wargaming Publications with his very creepy nurse lady.
Yeah, she's not going to do any healing.
No. I think she's awesome. I don't know what that is. No offense, Amy. Nurses aren't scary. But old time nurses, like whenever they're in that old kind of, it's because it gives you that like scary sanitarium sort of look.
Yeah. Yeah.
So creeped out like Hebe's, right? I know. Again, this kind of reminds me a little bit of Silent Hill also in that sense, like creepy nurses. Yeah, this is nicely done. And actually, there's a lot of texture put into the cloth that is really working quite a bit for me.
Yeah, it's wearing a face mask.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So it's kind of even more kind of relevantly scary.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Yeah, nicely done. Very creeps. Sorry, Amy. I'm like, you're just like, I'm not saying anything. Anybody who doesn't know Amy is a nurse. She's an amazing nurse. This is not what Amy looks like at work.
I've got really big lag, so I'm still waiting.
Oh, do you? Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I love everything. I just can't see it when we're talking about it.
Hey, Luke. You missed yours, Luke, but if you want to watch back, it'll be saved afterwards. I mean, you are B, and you're showing up in the T's, so just saying. That's on you. Well, okay, Amy, we're moving on without you. Sorry. Unless you want us to wait, okay. Yeah, when we get to the next one, feel free to interrupt us to go back and comment on the one that finally shows up for you. How about that? It's fine. We're all friends here. It's all good. All right, up next we've got that one bearded gent. That one bearded gent. Yes. This is the only image, so it's hard for me to. The only image that I was.
It was a Tyranid kit bash with a Harlequin mask on the front, I think.
Which is actually super clever. Really clever. And I
yeah,
really
it was a desert creature or something. Oh, my bum was going numb.
Oh, that's right. You saw Dune. Yeah, I think the sand base was really nicely done. It's very. I wish I don't remember what it said about it, but I imagine it's some just old Egyptian monster. Yeah, I think.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah. And it's cool.
As I said, I did read it, but I don't remember them all.
It's hard to. That's like more than 50 things to remember. Yeah, it's okay if we don't, I think. But it is nicely done. So up next, we've got the Crafty Ogre with this horror. Yeah, wow. This is a terrifying model.
Pretty grim.
That whip. Are you kidding me? Jeez.
Rip you in half.
Absolutely. Yeah. Not cool.
So his belly, which is a jail as well. And it's,
yeah, the caged belly. Ugh. Yeah, he's horrifying. And I like his, I guess it's like the blood kind of he's standing in. I think the color, this orangey kind of blood, like really works on this. The color palette he used is really nice.
Yeah, it kind of looks like a soup, doesn't it? But not one you really want to eat.
Never gonna look at tomato soup the same way again.
Yeah, one of these floating bits. It's a skeleton.
I think the color palette works really well for autumn, for the harvest and all that. It kind of really works.
Yeah, kind of like a soul harvester. Body harvester.
Harvester of the harvest, yeah, he's cool. Amy, are you caught up yet? Maybe? No? Where you at?
Yeah, just about.
Okay.
I like the belly. I haven't seen the model before. This one with the cage on the belly.
Yeah.
We're on that one. Okay, I've just made it.
I think this is a model that you should paint, Amy. It looks like your style.
Yeah.
Corpse gumbo. Oh my god. Totally. That's amazing. Yeah, nicely done, Crafty Ogre. Alright, up next we've got the Nudie 3, and their fear is... They did kind of... There's a couple layers here. So the old kids game, Shoots and Ladders, Snakes and Ladders is kind of what they did. Shoots and Ladders.
Yeah.
But, so their two phobias are like ladder heights and snakes. So I think this is... It's simple, but it is 100% what the theme was, and they did it really nicely. I think it's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I like this one. It's almost as if the snake's taunting you to sort of like, come climb the ladder.
He's almost cute, I'm not gonna lie. He's almost cute.
Oh, yeah. Snake. He's not if you don't like snakes.
He reminds me of Sesame Street snakes, but, you know, he's very cute. But yeah, no, I think this is really clever. Just literal phobias. Just put into a little base. It's awesome. And I think they made everything too. I mean, it's all made, handmade.
It definitely looks like it, so which is fantastic. Nicely done.
Right? It's really yeah, it's really clever. Very cool. Okay, up next we've got Tizzying. I can never say his name right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know.
Tizzying. I'm sorry. Yep. With this awesome piece, which is very cool. Is that not the guy, one of the characters from
Cursed City? Yeah.
Yeah. With his zombie, like, so he made a little extra display base and scene going on with him, which is super cool.
Yeah, that's really nice.
And the zombie that has the, like, pompadour, like, 50s hair.
It looks as if one of the zombies has got a very bent sword. So I'm not going to do a lot with that, but
no.
It's a nice touch.
Yeah, this is really nicely painted. Highlighting is all on point. Again, with the, like, very colorful, but nice and dark and grim. It's really well done.
Yeah.
I really like that headstone. I think I'm almost admiring that the most out of the whole piece. I'm like, I want that. Crisp and clean. Yeah, that's a good way to describe it, Rachel. Most of his stuff is always very, and that aesthetic, it really works. Actually, out of, you know, I'm sure we all follow people where you just, the second you see it, you know it's theirs without reading the name. Like, that's his style of painting is very consistent and really nice. Do you want a party?
They're very happy zombies.
Yeah, that headstone is a business, right? It's nice. I kind of want that to be my headstone someday. Very cool. All right, up next we've got Tolek's cat with this Great Pumpkin scene. Such a fun take on Charlie Brown Great Pumpkin. Love it. All these little... How do I show them better? There's a few. So all the little, like, characters are Charlie Brown characters, but they're like Reaper minis, and they're adventurers turned into... It's amazing. Instead of, like, the Great Pumpkin, which... Anybody who knows the story, like, they wait out there for the Great Pumpkin. They think he's going to come, and he never does. But, like, this one he did, and he's a beholder. It's amazing. Yeah, it's really cool. So much detail.
Nice. Really sort of little pumpkins and everything, all bright colours.
Yeah, full-blown pumpkin patch. It's really nice. Very clever.
Yeah. I have patience to paint all those pumpkins.
I know, right? Yeah, it's so fun. I think I just can't get over, like, it's Charlie Brown's shirt, like, with the stripes and everything on the cloak, and then Linus. This is Linus, too, right? The green, the one that's in green. Yeah, it's really amazing. But it's like a paladin done to paint it up like Linus. It's very clever. Anyways, yeah, nicely done. I bet it was fun to make. I'm glad you enjoyed it. This is kind of a piece worthy of, like, putting it on front display every Halloween time. It's Linus as the summoner. Oh, I love it. Oh, Linus is up there. Who's in the green then? Linus is in the red. Okay, gotcha. Who's the green one? And then there's even Snoopy down there. Oh my gosh. Too cute. Peppermint Patty and Charlie Brown are going to fight it. Okay, gotcha. Awesome. Sorry that I totally fumbled the names, but nicely done. Okay, up next. Now this one is the only one I allowed 5 images of because it is a bit hard to get the details of it, so we've got Ushnot's, oh god, I can never say this one right either. Ushnot's sorry, can't do it. Ushnot's. And the fear is like things coming out of the evil things living in your toilet, and 100% relate to this one. We talked about that because I thought there was a monster in my toilet too when I was a kid. So this outhouse is haunted. And there are a lot of details and things going on around here. But the signs all say it's a poem, I believe. It's a poem that was translated into English, so it's slightly, yeah, wait, those are not monsters. They're not monsters in toilets. I mean, it has not been confirmed. Ghosts are living on this loo, and everybody who goes to poo will be bitten from below. 100% the fear, yes, that they will bite your bum. Not cool.
He's running out with the loo roll still in his hand.
Yeah, yes, it's amazing. The Dark Elf Scare Diorama by Ushnot. See, I love the little touches like that too. The sign, very cool. So yeah, that's why. Yeah, he's running. Ah, that's amazing. What a funny, nice, creepy. Yeah, lots of atmosphere, but humor in it, and also it is scary. I mean, it would be scary. Yeah, nicely done. Very nicely done.
Never pooping in.
I know, right? All right. Up next, we have Warhammer Lad with his Artisan Guild vampire, and all the little bits. And I believe she's the only Artisan Guild. The rest he's put together to create this little scene, which is quite nice. And I like that they're each on their own bases. So, like as a D&D player, you know, you got scattered terrain, but it all created a nice piece. She's painted quite lovely. Lots of blood. She's killing. She's killing and feasting a lot tonight.
Yep, she's a happy lady vampire.
Mm-hmm. Lots of yeah, this is my favorite of the vampire models by them. The pumpkins are done really nicely. So many pumpkins painted this time. I wonder how many pumpkins got painted in our community.
Lots.
Yeah, this is nicely done. Again, very colorful, but really nice and dark and grim looking. All right. What do we got next? We've got Willicon something. Sorry guys, I suck. With his like corn field monster.
Willy Canu.
Willy Canu? Okay. This piece is really nicely painted. Really so dark, but also so bright at the same time. It's just a horrible creature.
Yeah, it starts off little old ladies wandering along and swallows something, and then something comes along and then eats her, and then something else comes along and eats them. And
Alan. The running figure is called Joanne. He's always crap. Yes, really vibrant colors, right? Yeah, it's impressive to be that bright and also that dark at the same time. I don't remember the full story behind it, but it's a nice piece for sure. Oh, so much happening on a circle base. So great, yeah. Yeah. The glow that's happening on the corn stalks is impressive. This is from Hordes. What is that? What is that? I don't know, but it's cool.
Might be a game system, I can't remember.
Are you still lagging, Amy?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. I tried going off and logging back in, but not really helped.
War Machine Hordes. Okay. Well, it's really beautifully painted. Nicely done. Okay, we're almost to we're up to the last one. So, we've got zombie orangutan minis, right? There's 2 zombie people I follow, so I have to remind myself which one it is. Am I right? Zombie orangutan? Yeah.
Yeah, I really liked this one.
I did too, a lot.
A lot of layering going on here with this one, especially if you read the background story for it.
Yeah, it's really very personal and really it's good. It's very deep and it's really impressive build that he made. Yes. I really like this piece a lot. And that freaking guy is very scary.
Yeah. It's all to do with mental health and everything, wasn't it? So it was a really good piece.
Yeah.
How it represents what, being scared is to them. So it was very good.
This guy should hang out with the crushing anxiety piece and come for
Yeah.
They tend to work together. They're like roommates or something. Yeah, this is those weird little peg like legs. I don't know why that's the extra thing that pushes me over into nope. I don't like it. Right? Like it's unexpected for sure, and it just makes him so much creepier. This is very nice.
It's just like his bone sticking out, isn't it? That's always what it is.
Yeah, it's scary. All right, well that was everybody. And they were all awesome. Thank you all so much for entering with these amazing pieces and exposing your fears to us. Yeah, they're gross in the best way. Yes, I agree. Okay, so before I get to the winners, I think I'm going to just do a quick thing of showing who the sponsors were, because I finally have decided to remember to write them down. Because without the sponsors, we wouldn't have a bunch of cool prizes. So, Minion Mancer, who is a regular. Mini Painting Madness, who is also a regular. Dying to Batik, who is also a regular. Shipwreck Dice, she's new. She's amazing. She's making fabulous dice, and I believe she made everybody making everybody a giant D20 chunk, which is very cool. And Barthel's Marvels, they're actually part of our first ever Dare judges and sponsors. And they are doing a fun little mini pack of scary minis. Cyber Saint Art 40K, again, he is on every month. He's definitely part of the team. It's super cool, and I think he gave away a painting handle this time. And those are the random drawings. And then Mrs. Dramatic Chipmunk. I'm always going to say it. Damn it. Chic Punk. I really want a logo that's like a chic punk chipmunk. That's what I think I want her to have. Anyways, she made the super cool Scare Dare logo that you saw on there before. I thought she did an awesome job of capturing a lot of what's scary, but without actually literally putting a face to it. I thought it was really cool. So yes, thank you to all those sponsors, and I highly recommend you follow them all, as they're all just great accounts and really cool people. So yeah. So without further ado, right? Yeah, we do the drawing afterwards, right? Lisa, that's what we do. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. In third place, we've got Phantasmal Colors with his Fear of Falling and beautiful paint job. Yeah, well done. Congratulations. Beautifully painted, really very unique take on the, on the theme. It's really, really nice. Nicely done. And then in second place, we've got Black Rifle Model Works. Congratulations, Luke. This, I think, is obvious why this is a winning piece. There's so much going on here. It's beautifully detailed. The scene is just on point, and the scary part is very, very,
very real.
Very real. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Congratulations, Luke. And then, last but not least, in first place, we've got Dipiopio. Fudge, that's like the ultimate tongue twister for me. With this, just overall, just fabulous piece. Everything about it. Yes, the piece is so great. Yeah, this is really, really nice. So congratulations to all three of you. And congratulations to everybody for just making awesome stuff. There were, as usual, it was really hard. I myself had... People are often within 1 point, you know, of is how it all is. So just so you know how hard it is for us, and that we do really, I don't know. I wish we could just be like, everyone, you're a winner, okay. But that's, yeah.
Everyone wins.
Everyone wins, yes. But yeah, thank you all for entering, and congratulations to the three of you. And then we will do our random drawing now. We have 2 this time. So everybody but those 3 are eligible to win the prizes. So the first one is going to be for, the first drawing will be for the Barthel's Marbles mini pack. So they did like they're just doing a collection of a bunch of different scary minis that they print.
Ready?
We're ready. Let's do this.
Oh, hello, I have no sound. What's it doing?
Oh, thank you. Thanks for the follow. Yay.
That is Dark Virtue 74.
Woohoo! Yay! Congrats, Dark Virtue. What did you call your piece again? Remind me the name. I don't have, obviously I couldn't have them prepped because I didn't know they were gonna randomly win. Oh, thank you for the follow. Where are you? Dark. Aaron, Aaron knows the alphabet, I swear. Ah, yes. This piece. Hold on. There, that piece, yes. Oh, hi, Primaris Paint. Yay. Maggie Graves. Okay, right. Yay. Congratulations. All right. Who do we got next? For the painting handle.
No ticky sound.
AKA Maggie Blacktongue. Okay.
That is Mateo Quernick.
Oh, Matthew Quernick. Yes. Where are you? I think he... Where is it? Oh, with this nope. Oh, that's right. This nope. Yeah. That's right. Well, awesome. That's it.
Thank you.
Those are our 5 winners. Congratulations, everybody. Yay. And again, just thank you all for entering and supporting each other and coming to the stream and all that. We really appreciate it. We like doing this so much. Yeah. Thank you all for making just such beautiful pieces for it.
Yeah, exactly. Primaris Painter is not pleasant.
Yeah, no, let's take that up. We don't want to. No offense. No offense, Matthew, but let's just look at our scary but not gross. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Anyways, yes. Thank you all, and for all the winners, we'll get in contact with you either the next day or 2. I'll have the different sponsors reach out to you. And then our current theme we're running right now is Grayscale, which was the first theme we ever ran. And it was a real popular theme, and we liked the entry so much we thought we'd give it a go again. And I've been getting a lot of questions, so I thought I would also take this opportunity to again kind of explain and clarify what we're looking for. So your entire piece should be done in grayscale, meaning basically just black and white paint, and then all the grays in between is black, white, and any other gray you can come up with in between, with one accent color. So and this is where the iffiness comes in, because you could say green and then end up with yes, these are both green, but no, pick one color. So not just necessarily one paint, but one color. How do you say that better, Lisa? feel like you could probably describe what I'm trying to say better.
Well, you just want one colour. What you want.
I don't think it's that. Yeah. Just pick a colour. One colour. Your accent colour. Ta-da!
I agree with you.
You can use black and white to highlight or darken it, but they're your three colours. You've got a colour, black and white. That's it.
That's what I keep. Yes, pick one color and highlight it and darken it if you need to, but with your black and white. So, yeah. It's pretty. It's. I think people are overthinking it and they want to make sure they don't do it wrong. I think it's why we're getting so many questions. But, like I said, just go look at like images of Sin City. It's not that it has to look like that, but it gives you an idea of what we mean by an something or somethings on the piece are accented with a color.
Yeah. If the hashtag is still there, just look back at the first hashtag.
Yeah, I put that in my stories, but I know not everybody sees those. But yeah, go look at it's grayscale entry, and you can look under grayscale entry with an A and grayscale entry with an E because people entered both, and that's we have entries under both. But there's a lot to look at, and I think everybody pretty much nailed the idea. So you'll just see that all of those are the only color is red, and this time we just wanted people to be able to choose their color. Yeah. Oh, no worries, Jonathan. Late to the party, but still appreciated that you're here. We were just discussing the grayscale there, which we got going on right now. And so when you, and I think most of you know this, but there were a few people this last month who forgot to email pictures, and the reason is because they're the pictures that we're using in this stream right now. It's a lot cleaner and simpler than me screenshotting all your stuff. So, yeah, that's why we do it, and I appreciate that you do that too. So I know it's an extra step, but you're watching fireworks from your window. Yeah, that's what Lisa was saying. There's a lot going off. I do love fireworks. So yeah, I don't know. What else is there? I think that's it. I think we already know our December theme too, so that's cool. I'm not going to say it yet, obviously, but I always want to. Oh, also, Roland Pellis is making the trophy for this current grayscale month, which is awesome. Oh, that's actually another example. If you just want to, I made the original trophy for the dark grayscale is on my page right now. It's like I think it's the last thing I shared, so you can again get an idea of what I mean by black and white in one color. Yes. Yeah, cool. I think that's it. We did it.
Yep. Thank you, everyone.
Sorry if I butchered your names. Wasn't on purpose. All right, cool. I'm always bad at wrapping these ones up for some reason, but I just continually awkwardly be like, okay, so that's it for like the next 20 minutes. How about that? Yeah. Lisa's just like, Amy and Lisa are like, just duck out. Where'd they go? I don't know. I guess y'all could just hang up. That's an option too. But
I can't lower my chair. Hear that one.
Like you're walking downstairs. All right, cool. All right, everybody, congratulations. Thank you for being here. Yeah. Thanks for anybody who followed, subscribed, all that stuff. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And we will be seeing y'all